Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to walk through the process of installing PostgreSQL. It is one of the open source relational database management system and pgAdmin as well, which is the tool used to interact with your database. First, we will need to download the PostgreSQL installer. So open your favorite web browser and navigate to the official PostgreSQL website. You can search for PostgreSQL in Google and you will see the first option as postgresql.org. From there, go to the download section. You will see options for various operating systems and choose the one that matches your system. In our case, I'll be using Mac OS installer. And here you will find an option for download the installer. So just click on this and you will see various versions. We have version 17, 16, 15, 14 and 13. So I will use the latest version, which is 17, and I will select my Mac OS as operating system and download the corresponding installer file. So the download should begin in few seconds. If not, you can also click here if the download is automatically not started. So the download has started now. So the file is just around 350 MB. The download should finish in few minutes. So once the download is complete, locate the installer file in downloads and double click it to start the installation process. I'm just double clicking it here and it will open this window. You just need to double click again and it will ask your permission to open it again. Click on open and provide the password to your laptop. So the installer window or the setup window is now open. You can just click next to begin and you will be prompted to choose the installation directory. The default location is usually fine, but you can change it if you prefer. I'll just use the default location and click on next. You will select the components that you need to install. Make sure that you select both PostgreSQL Server and pgAdmin because we need both of them. You can also leave everything checked and just click on next. Now choose the directory for your data. This is where your databases and tables and data, everything will be stored. Again, the default directory is recommended and click on next. You will be asked to set a password for the Postgres super user. And this is crucial for managing your databases. So choose a password and remember it. I am typing admin in my case. So the password should be same in both of these. So in real world databases, you have to choose a very strong password and then click on next. Choose the port number. The default port is 5432, which is usually fine. Click on next and you can leave the local as default unless you have specific requirements and then click on next. You confirm everything and click on next so the installation will begin. The installation might take few minutes and once it is complete, you will see a confirmation message. The installation is complete. I'll just unselect this. I don't want to launch the Stack Builder. Just click on finish. So the installation is now complete. Now we need to interact with the database that we have installed right now. And you remember that we have also installed pgAdmin. So you just need to go to the launchpad and you will see the pgAdmin here. So just click on this pgAdmin. As you are starting it for the very first time, it will take couple of minutes to launch. So pgAdmin want to store some information in keychain. You just need to provide your MacBook password or your laptop password and click on always allow. It's completely fine. So this is going to be the window that you will see once you open your pgAdmin. So the first time you open, you need to connect to your PostgreSQL server. So you just expand the servers here and you can see there is one server which is the one we have installed right now. And inside this you have databases. So in case sometimes if when you open it for the first time, you might need to provide the password here. So the password is the one that we have set earlier while we are installing, right? The password is admin in our case, right? If it prompts for password, you can provide the password that you have set up. You can expand your databases here and see we have a database named Postgres. This is going to be the default database that gets created when you install PostgreSQL. And inside this database, you have schemas. Schemas are kind of directories to store tables. So it has a schema named public, and this schema will have your table. So when you expand tables, you will have all your tables here. Currently, we don't have any tables created. That's why it's empty. But if we create any tables, all the tables will be shown here. The same way for procedures, materialized views, functions, and everything we can explore from this window. But let's say that you want to write some SQL queries. On the left, you will see an option for query tool workspace. You just click on this and you need to connect to the database for writing your queries. So the database is going to be the existing database. So the existing database is PostgreSQL 17. You just need to select on it. And here password is admin. You just provide that and click on connect and open query tool. So now the query tool is open here. Here you can write your SQL queries. So let me copy some SQL query. So I copied some SQL scripts just to explain you how this works, right? So if you just click on this, the execute script. So all these queries, so we have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 queries. So all the queries will be executed. Let's see. It executed this, and then finally it executed this. So the final result is here. So when you click on this, all the queries will be executed. But in case if you only want one query to get executed, you can just select that query and click on the run button here, so that only this particular query will be executed. And there is one more option, like if you just click anywhere on this query, so from this semicolon to this semicolon here, this is going to be one query. The queries in SQL are separated using semicolon. So if you put your cursor here and click on execute one, it will be executing this particular query where your cursor is located. So if you click this, it will say that your cursor is currently here and it's going to create this table. We'll get an error because this table is already there. So you can drop this table and you can create this table again. So this is how the query editor tool window, but I'll prefer just selecting the query that I want to execute and click on the run button, so that only that particular query will be executed. If you want to run two queries, you can select the two queries that you want to run and click on run, so that it will execute these two queries. So you are now successfully connected to your PostgreSQL server using pgAdmin, and you can now create databases, tables, and run SQL queries and do anything. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below and I will respond to you.